Wanted to make sure we could find some, so we'll do some on the air here that you won't have to type to then. One of the questions says, "Hi Declan, this is my first time asking you a question, and I hope you answer me." I don't think she was thinking on the phone, but in your past birthdays, have any one of them been the most memorable and special? And do you want to have something special this year, not just presents? And I hope your 16th birthday will be the most special. Best wishes, Victoria.
Well, thank you for the birthday wishes, Victoria. I don't know, something special. It's hard to say, especially in the spur of the moment. I think those sort of questions are ones that you have to think about. I'm just normal, really. I'm just a normal kid, and I'm into the same things as every other 16-year-old boy, Xbox and things like that. So materialistic presents are obviously at the top of my list. But thinking deeply, of course, my music is always at the front of my mind and my life, and to have success with a new album is a great hope for me, a great wish. Because you have to have success. You really have to have success to continue doing what you're doing. So, in this business anyway. So, that's obviously something I want and I need. But I don't know if I can ask one fan for that, or if that can be the answer to one fan's question. No, I think just to have a great day and to hope that all the fans keep supporting, because I'm very grateful for that, and of course I thank them for that.
Another fan asks a question I'm sure you'll find very easy to answer. You kind of touched on it already. Amber Hope would like to know how you're feeling about how everything's going with your career so far overall.
How do I feel? Well, I'm ecstatic about the things that are happening around me. Of course, I'm very. I don't know if everybody would agree with this, but most of the people around me, friends and family, always say to me that I'm very ambitious, and I think that's true. It's how I feel about myself, my music, and my life. I always hope and want for the best, really, or always try to be the best I can be. And I think that's a good thing, really. I'm also not scared of disappointment, and I've had a lot of that over the years as well, with music and so on. It hasn't always been easy after 3 albums now, but so I don't know what I can say, really. I mean, with regards to the music, I'm ecstatic about how things are going, but of course I have higher ambitions. But I think that will always be the case. That's just me as a person, not just with music, but with life. One day, I'd love to see myself a truly international artist and touring around the world. That's really my dream and hope. But whether that will come or not is another matter. It's a dream, and I, of course, hope for that very much.
Another question comes from Mo. Mo says, "I know that you play the guitar, very professional I must say, and I just wanted to know, what song or tune did you first learn to play on the guitar?"
What song or tune? Now I'm going to be really boring now, and I'm not going to say Smoke on the Water, or something like this, like most people. I can't really answer that, to be honest, because I don't know a lot of songs now, and when I began I didn't learn to play a lot of well-known songs. I always experimented, actually, and it's funny, I think it comes back to songwriting. The first thing I did when I picked up the guitar was try to write my first song. I didn't get involved in other people's songs. I know that probably sounds a bit funny, but I don't know, it's just like I'd wanted to play guitar for a long time anyway, and it was my tool of really getting into songwriting. So the minute I was able to play, 2 or 3 chords, that was it. Okay, I'm good enough now to start writing a verse, for example. Let's do it. so that was how it was for me. The first song I probably started playing was probably about a year after playing guitar anyway, and it was probably Nights in White Satin. Mainly because I loved it, and I wasn't playing any other songs. I was just trying to write my own stuff, and my dad said to me one day, well, look, you want to sing Nights in White Satin on the album, you're playing guitar now, why don't you learn it, and then you can play it to, you can play it to the team and see what they think, or sell it almost for the album. And so I started to learn it, and I was delighted to find from just a standard chord website that I could play it. I didn't believe I would, as it's such a great song, but yeah, I could play all the chords, and so that was it. I was off. And I was rehearsing it every day.
Yeah, the guitar, I was actually quite surprised when, because of course the video of that was up on your website for a while, and I think it actually is on the MySpace now, but in that video you can actually see a lot of emphasis on the guy playing the solo acoustic guitar, which is what I assume you're playing, correct, is the acoustic?
Yep.
Okay. Any desire to go to electric?
Yeah, that is the answer, yeah, to put it in one word. And let's be honest, who doesn't? It's the cool guitar. If you play electric, you're the cool guy. Acoustic, sort of the guy just at the back of the band, the classical guitarist. No, of course I want to play electric, and I think for songwriting it's a great tool because it brings so many different sounds. Gibson have actually just started sponsoring me, actually, which I'm obviously overwhelmed by, and thank them very much. I'm getting an acoustic and electric from them, and so, yeah, I'm going to be learning electric every day as well now, but I'll never come away from acoustic because it's what I've always played, and it's still a wonderful instrument. They both have their pluses.
Actually,
yeah, what I say, it's a beautiful instrument, and you can play it for so many different styles.
Gibson's actually a very good company. I think we actually went down to one of their places here in the U.S. They're one of their main places, and Gibson is very huge in the guitar industry and stuff. A lot of big stars have Gibson guitars, so
yeah.
it's
following in the footsteps of superstars, I think. And I mean by playing a Gibson guitar, and so yeah, when I was told that I was going to be sponsored by them, it should have been filmed, I think, because I jumped very high.
Yes, Gibson is a very good and respectful company. I think they've been around for a long time, from when the first guitar was made all the way until now, and they're truly amazing. Elaine, if I can get her name correctly here. I don't want to mess anyone's name up today, but Elaine has a question, which hopefully you can answer. This is kind of a hard one on the limb again, but she says, I wanted to ask you if you had any New Year's resolutions for 2008 that you could share.
Any New Year's resolutions? Well, I think everyone has a New Year's resolution. Whether we keep to them or not is a different matter. I don't know, really. I haven't thought about it until now. There's nothing majorly I want to change. And, I mean, last year, for example, I wanted to get fit and be in the gym every day and start, I don't know, building my body or some rubbish. I had some dream of a six-pack at that point. I don't know, I'm going to the gym every day now, so I can't really put that in. I don't know. But one thing I was told when I was younger, I think, because my get-out clause was, oh, well, the New Year's resolution hasn't worked, so I have to wait until next New Year now. My dad was like, no, a New Year's resolution could come any time, not just New Year. You just call it a resolution instead of a New Year's resolution. So none for New Year at the moment, but maybe I'll think of one, and one will come later.
Now, Casey asks, my question for this time is, would you like to record an unplugged CD.